Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. It's the 7th of December. Last night was the Ripple of Hope Awards for RFK Foundation in New York City, where Meghan and Harry were mincing around the place like the cat who's got the cream. Tomorrow is the day of the Netflix drop. So I just thought we'd have a look and see what we can pick up around their energies and have a look into them a little bit more. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be good, guys. I think the royal family are going to get a few shocks tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to have a look though. Let's have a look. But before I begin, if you're new, hello, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for all the new subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, give a subscribe. You keep coming back. Come on, subscribe. And thank you very much to everyone who's been here for a while. Thank you. You guys do rock. And thank you for all the Emotional Support Coven members. There's a way to support the channel in the description box below, or you can become a member of the Emotional Support Coven too for £2.99 a month. So thank you everyone. And we're going to get into it. Now this deck I was meant to get for Halloween, but because it was on pre-order, it kept getting pushed back and pushed back. So it's here now, so let's use it. It's called the Trick or Treat Tarot if anyone's interested. This is my first time using it. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so things are not maybe as easy as they seem. It's very disruptive. There's a time of change for them, but it's not like a it's not a big change like the Death card, or an even bigger change like the Tower. This is really just them kind of balancing things out, trying to kind of steady the rocky waters. There's a lot of stuff that'll be going on in the noise in the background. And the Four of Cups in reverse there, of course, there's that control situation. So we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is there trying to bring everything together and keep everything tight. There's a lot of issues around control we usually get when we do readings on Harry and Meghan. And what's known about the situation? Well, here we go, the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think the world is kind of trying to really kind of reconcile this figure of Prince Harry from the guy who that everyone thought he was. Well, a lot of people thought he was, to the guy he actually is revealing himself to be. And he's kind of happy with it. It's a weird energy. It's a very ungenerous energy. It's a very kind of small, insular, petty energy. It's really weird, the King of Pentacles in reverse. And what's underneath this situation? The Three of Swords, heartbreak and hurt. So there's been some wounded egos, there's been some wounded well, broken boundaries. There's been, yeah. See what's leaving the situation? Strength. That's interesting. Because Harry's a Leo and a Virgo, and traditionally in the Strength card, there's the woman is a Virgo and Leo is the Meghan, if you get me drift. The Two of Wands going forward. So they're wanting to get a new deal about something. There's the Queen of Swords again for them. There's the Ace of Swords in reverse. There's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Poor Kate. Catherine even. And then there's a Five of Cups. So the Two of Wands right here, I kind of feel like they're looking to basically start a new deal, start with somebody else, start some new kind of franchise. With the Queen of Swords there, they've got somebody in their camp who's really batting for them. It could be somebody legal. We've got Ace of Swords around them there in reverse as well. They're going to be starting something new legally. They're going to come out swinging. They are going to be kind of making some, I would say, some more legal accusations. It's what's on their mind. You've got the Queen of Pentacles there in reverse. They're going to come for Catherine. They're going to say stuff about Catherine in this thing, in this Netflix series. And yeah, you've got the Five of Cups. There's going to be some regret there in the future. So there is some kind of, they haven't got, apart from one leaving the situation, any major arcana. They have got some players here. We've got the Queen of Swords there, which is somebody's helping them strategize things. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse there, which means they are actually, what's on their sights, what's on their minds is Catherine. And they really are, I do feel like, going to be coming for her as a couple. Now we'll look at them as individuals as well and see if we get any crossover cards. So that's them as a couple. Now Harry stood out, so we'll look at him first. So there's the Strength card again. He's very much kind of like saying he's putting himself in front of that Leo energy. He's putting himself in front of Meghan there. And he wants to be held up and say, this is my family, I'm protecting my family. That's what he wants, but what's crossing him? We've got the Eight of Wands. Now, this is a lot of back and forth on the internet. This is a lot of back and forth with the newspapers, which are all online as well. When you're thinking about the Eight of Wands there's a lot of mixed messages going backwards and forwards. He has a real problem with what people say about him, but he might think it's unfair, but people are allowed to have an opinion. Even when it's not things that you don't want, he's feeling very angry. We're going to hear some anger from him. He's going to look very forceful. He's going to look very coming out, shielding everyone and kind of being fiery and saying, and he's going to look, we know that. But the Eight of Swords, Now, traditionally, this will be somebody who's quite trapped, somebody who's quite caught up in a load of legal blinds, which he is. He's got two things. They're suing the Mail, and they're also suing the UK government for not funding their security. So that could well be it. He might feel a bit restricted within that. There's the Queen of Swords again. And that's in the past, so that's helped them strategize, and she's very much involved in it still, but she's been instrumental in leading up to all of this. And there's the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're going to try and take, I've been saying this for a while, they're going to try and take Diana's memory and twist it, but I do feel like he's going to maybe necessarily say something about Camilla that's negative. And justice, what's on his mind? Like I said, it's not fair. He's got this really kind of warped version of justice. He really thinks that he should have his day in court. But because he thinks everything's unfair and everything's against him, he's trying to set things right in his head. So yeah, he is really trying to reconcile what he feels that has the wrongs that has been done to him, with the Justice card there in reverse. And then we have got the Four of Swords. Interesting. So the Four of Swords, to me, every tarot reader is a little bit different. The Death card can be the moon, it can be death, it can, with Four of Swords to me is the Death card when it's in reverse aspect. This can be stuff to do with around the death of the Queen that we might be hearing from in interviews. I doubt it's going to be in the Netflix documentary, but because it's so recent, you never know, it may well be. But with the Four of Swords in reverse there's something around death, and it could well be Prince Philip. But we're going to hear some things. It could be the death of his mother. There is something surrounding him revolving around death and the injustices of everything. And this could just be, he's so angry about his mom's passing, and he blames institutions. He blames the media. He blames he'll probably blame the royal family in a way, and he blamed the government in a way. But truth be told, Six of Coins, he wants to make, there's two sides to this card. It's kind of convoluted in a way. To me it is. So when we're talking about this context in this reading, he's hoping to bring money in, and he's also hoping to be a benefactor, and to look kind of like he's got this benevolence and is giving money out and stuff. So he's trying to look amazing. And there's the Ace of Swords, and that's what was surrounding them down there. So the outcome is the Ace of Swords, and I do think there's going to be something new legally that he's going to try and do, something fresh. And I don't think it's going to work well for them, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse there. So let's see how Meghan's feeling after last night. Okay, so got the Emperor straight away. So she feels like she's claiming her power. When she was looking in that camera, she was thinking of one thing, and she was looking at, she's like, eat this up, King Charles, because we've got the Emperor there straight away. So she feels really powerful. She feels like she's doing a thing. She's like, the Eight of Cups there, it's kind of like this, what's crossing her is maybe this whole walking away from the monarchy thing. It kind of feels like when they've been out of the limelight, they've been trying to correct the record with the archetypes stuff, and then with some stuff that's been happening online, the Cut interview, the Invictus Games thing, the One More Young World stuff, all the stuff they do, they try and kind of like readdress the record. And it's kind of like this is the relaunch. Two of Swords, that she's in two minds about something, and that could be that legal thing that was picked up on under here. There we go, guys. So what's underneath this all? Well, it's control. It's got the Devil card. Now, the Devil card is obsessive, control, lies, smears, abusing the system. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so she was a little bit anxious about this, but it's nothing that she wouldn't get over. Four of Cups is the temper tantrum card. So we've got the Queen of Cups there and the Two of Wands. So while it looks like both of them are going to be very much together creating stuff, we have got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and that shows like there's emotionally kind of some ups and downs, as well as I think they're going to be coming for Camilla. With the Four of Cups, they are not necessarily gonna get what they want in a way with something. Queen of Wands in reverse, what's on her mind? when it's upright, the Queen of Wands, and because we're talking about Meghan, Meghan doesn't want any negative press at all. At all. She's very concerned about negative press. With the Seven of Cups, again, what's surrounding her? Well, there's a lot of indecision. There's a lot of up in the air. Things aren't quite as they seem. You can't quite put your finger on it. But, yeah. Interesting. There's the Queen of Pentacles in the future aspects and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for both. So, what they're concerned about, Harry's concerned about looking generous. They're both concerned about kind of Catherine looking good. She doesn't want that. They want Catherine to look bad, and she's worried that she might be actually look better. They are going to come for Catherine, guys. And the Knight of Swords in the future, when we've got regret, the Ace of Swords. So somebody's going to come out kind of swinging for them. There's going to be more kind of like attacks, but somebody's going to come out and like really bat hard for Meghan. And this will probably be around after the Netflix stuff. It feels that she's really going to get somebody who's going to come out and kind of like cut away and try and like attack people in this kind of more kind of a legal way, more kind of a businessy way. They're on the defensive. They want to correct things. They want to correct people's thinking. They think everybody's wrong. They're going to verbally berate them. So yeah, so there's that. But that's what the cards are saying. So there's a lot of control issues. There's a lot of control about how people see them and how they judge them. They don't like the press. They don't like how people speak on the internet. Last night was a lot about the strengths, a lot about them being a couple and wanting to be seen as a couple. We keep getting up that they're going to come for Catherine, they're going to come for Camilla, and yeah, and she's more worried about her image, and he's worried about kind of this injustice of it all, which could be his image as well. But yeah, he's yeah, and of course El Diablo. There we go. So guys, let me know what you guys think of the reading. Is there any more questions you want me to go over regarding it? Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate your guys' support. And I shall see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.